Afternoon, everyone.
Hello. You had a great draw today.
It was a great win by the kids today, under trying conditions to say the least. It was back to basics footy. We did really well in the 1%ers, and I tell you what, these we might be the Morley Bulldogs by name, but these are really dogged players. I just love the way my boys get in and get the footy, no matter what the conditions are. Really good effort. Very proud. Worked really hard.
Are those the worst conditions you've ever seen?
Well, I reckon they would have to be the worst conditions I've ever seen. Rain that was going sideways, branches were falling off the trees. Yeah, don't think I've ever seen a game of footy like that before.
Who are your best players today?
We had good players all over the ground. I think most of the team, if not all of the team, played well. Special mentions got to go to Nico Austin, Declan Ryan, Junny and Akil kicked some great goals today. I thought he played really well. But our best player today was James D in the ruck. Did a fantastic job. He worked hard all day. He's been listening to my instructions. Very proud of the way James played today. Fell over a couple of times, but he got straight up. Really worked well. Deserved the best player by a mile.
Looks like you have some new sponsors on board.
Yes, the train keeps rolling along. We've got Divine Cellars on board. Thanks very much for them to coming on board. We've also got Cookies and More, which is really great to have. But very thankful to all our sponsors that support the club greatly, and looking forward to your support in the future.
You had some brave supporters out there today.
Yeah, like to pay special thanks to our supporters that braved the weather today. Clinton Austin, who was the goal umpire today, deserved danger money for the way the weather was coming in and the way the footies were coming in through the goals. Will Knight, my wingman, this guy never fails to show up. He's always backing up, yelling at the players, and motivating the kids, which is a fantastic help. Really proud of the way and very thankful for Will's support. Matt, the manager, was out there, and there were a few parents that actually came out and braved the weather as well. So thanks for that.
Any injuries today?
Not many today, but we the wind was that strong it blew some players off the ground, and we had to get a cherry picker to pick some of the kids out of the trees. The wind was that strong and the rain was that hard, but. Julian Paneri came up with hives for some reason. We're not quite sure why that is the case. We've had one player last week that came up with hives as well, so I'm not sure what the council are doing with the grounds. And Massimo came off with a sore ankle. We might have to get that looked at. We might have to get some experts from the USA to have a look at that and see what we can do.
You have a big game next week with Rwanda.
Yes, this is one of the power sides of the competition. We've really got to be on our toes next week. So we will train hard, and we'll look at our structures. Unfortunately, we're going to be missing Jundy next week, who will be away. So all the boys are going to have to step up and fill that role, and hopefully we can come home with the draw. Is there any other questions?
Not at all.
Thanks a lot, fellas.
See you
That's
later.
okay.